What's happening, Fresh Bake? We made it to the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure for this week's update on Star Wars Land. Galaxy's Edge. They should call it the whole thing, huh? What? Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge.
It's called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
No, I like mine better. Ian, what's going on over here?
Well, on the battlescape building, the wall is starting.
When we pull in this morning, I don't know if you saw it, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
That wall looks quite finished.
On that portion.
Yeah, and it's also all the way on the backside. Yeah, that's done. So the wall's creeping this way.
Was that like almost a rectangular opening type bit there before?
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like they were just getting ready. Well, I don't know. What do you think that is? Do you think that's a window, like for Darth Vader to look out of at the galaxy?
The galaxy of Disneyland Drive?
Use your imagination, which I don't have any either, but I'm just saying. But yeah, that could be Darth Vader's window.
Okay.
Could be. Other than that, not a whole lot to see inside. Obviously, it looks about the same as it did before. Something looks different down here on the ground, though. Why does it look different down there?
Oh no, they're moving dirt again. Oh no.
I feel like they've moved dirt. Right?
We're back to dirt moving.
Something. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. But it looked. Maybe it's all the pods and stuff.
The crates. Yeah.
Yeah. It almost looks like they're getting ready to build something right there.
I don't think anything's going on that. I mean,
what is gonna go there, Ian?
I think that's just backstage space.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that's where they're gonna keep all the extra X-wingers and stuff?
I don't know if that's where the vehicle bay will be.
Could be. That's where they're gonna keep the pod racers. Young Annie's gonna be back there fixing them.
Now this is pod racing.
And then they're gonna use this power source because the other one was stupid.
It's working. It's working. So wizard, dude.
So. Okay, that might have been the worst scene in cinema ever.
Gotta make saying wizard a thing.
I know, right? Who says that?
Me and the host of the Star Wars show.
Have you noticed any progress down there in the collider? I can't. It looks like exactly as if we left it for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
On end. I don't see anything new going on in there. Same as before here as well. I want to say it looks like it's like they're done, and they're just building the insides now, right?
Maybe.
Could that be a thing?
Or maybe more work has been done in the battlescape building before they do more on top of the cube annex.
What do you call that? The order of operations or whatever, like.
The logistics of the.
Yeah. But I don't see anything really happening here. They've got a bunch of doors cut out. That's about it.
I'm sure a number of those are emergency exit doors. That will route back to the guest areas.
No progress on the footings that they had in there a couple weeks ago. Things are not coming along nicely here.
I mean, they might be, but not for us, because we can't tell. Oh, some of that safety high crazy rail.
Oh yeah.
Is a little more in place now. It's not done, but there's the vertical poles of it.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, let's go up a little bit. I want to see if we can see it a little bit better from on the roof, or roof for you on the East Coast. We say roof on the West Coast. Roof on the East Coast. Just saying. Somebody pointed out the way I said roof the other day.
I probably sometimes use them interchangeably, actually.
Do you ever say roof?
Yeah, I think so.
You do?
Yeah. Is that really an East Coast, West Coast thing?
Yeah. When I lived on the East Coast for a little while, that's the first thing that somebody told me. They said, you say roof wrong. Yep. And there's a distinct difference between the way we pronounce the word horror or horror.
Oh, I was just saying, I wasn't sure what you said at first.
Right, because I say horror now.
It's horror.
Right, but on the East Coast they say horror. And that's I picked that up. I preferred that.
You're just swearing your letters together. You're not actually pronouncing the word.
What are you doing?
Pronouncing each syllable. Horror.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're saying one sound also.
Horror.
That's not how you said it before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said horror. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a weird bit. Okay. Anywho, I wanted to see if I could see anything new on the roof. But it looks about the same there too, doesn't it? That's a lot of stuff.
On top of the building?
Yeah. What are they gonna do with all that?
I mean, I guess it's just a lot of ventilation stuff.
Okay, so that's, you know what? There's a lot of air that you got to move through that building, I bet. You know, we forgot to go to the Hunger Bear today.
I really don't think we would have been able to see much from there.
No, it was a beautiful view, a perfectly unobscured view of Star Wars Land from Hunger Bear.
That's what I remember you saying last week.
That thing that we saw a couple weeks ago. I feel like that's what I'm looking at now. It seems like what they're doing out there does look like it's just going to be a mountain peak.
Oh, yes.
Because of all those jutting, pieces of steel.
Yes, which as the mesh and rockwork go up, will support scaffolding until it's done, and then
it's the same pattern that we've been seeing.
And then once the rockwork's done, then they get rid of the extrusions and cover up.
Right, exactly. Wait a second, what am I seeing?
What?
Is that?
What? Oh, Rockwork.
Yeah, that's Rockwork, dude.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to go ride Thunder later and let you know.
Holy crap. That's mountain.
Well, that means by the next update, when we go check.
Yeah, will we go down to the trail?
Yeah. When are we going to do that, though? Because next weekend's going to be... Sarah and I are gone.
Well, hopefully.
Oh, maybe we can do stuff Friday.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to check that out. But that's definite Rockwork. Let's move down to the left and see if there's a different view. I came up here, Ian, not expecting to find much, and I was pleasantly surprised by that discovery. Except that we came down here to get a better view, and we wound up getting.
Now the other peak is blocking it.
Yeah, we got a worse view.
And the trees behind it get rid of any contrast, so you can't really pick it out.
We actually saw it much better from down there. But let's take a look anyway.
It's there.
Yeah. We'll finish our view of the Millennium Falcon building, and then we'll go back and get a better look at it, hopefully. Or not just a longer look, anyway. But there's the Millennium Falcon building. Now you can see, doesn't that look, by the way, that wall looks a lot more finished than it does from down there.
What do you mean from down there? Like from the street?
From the other end. Like, it seems like it just didn't look like as much was done, but that's a lot of wall.
Yeah, that's maybe about a quarter of the length of the building.
Yeah, maybe that.
One quarter portion.
But last week it was 3 quarters.
Portions each. No, 1/4 portion each.
Yeah.
I'm Simon Pegg and I'm angry in an alien suit.
All right. Your quarter portion. Okay, so I don't see anything on that tall peak, though. It doesn't look like they've started anything there, right?
No, just the potted plant and the flag.
Still the potted plant and the flag. And it looks about the same on the roof.
Christian and I did notice that you can see that peak, though, very clearly from Toontown.
Oh, really? From Toontown?
Yeah, at least when from the exit to Gadget.
On the ground?
Yeah, at least when we were waiting by the exit to Gadget. So.
Oh, all right.
Hopefully they'll either add some rockwork in Toontown or like some trees to block them.
Probably not. Trees, maybe.
Trees, hopefully. But the sightline is very visible.
Yeah, and that's not a thing. Like to see mountains from Critter Country or from Frontierland.
That's fine, but Toontown, you should see the Toon Hills and trees.
All I want to see is a singing sun.
Yeah. Smile, Tanya, smile.
There you go. Let's go back down this way. Ian, that's interesting though. That I thought there wouldn't be much to see, but that's something that we can watch progress. Is the quality of the mountain work
on the tops of the buildings.
On the tops of the buildings, yeah. There's something.
The fact that we're getting some mesh work means that we'll be like a long dead period between the building getting blocked and having something to see.
Even your dead periods. I mean, our eyes are not playing tricks on us, right?
No.
That is definitely rock work.
Yeah. I'll try to make sure I can ride Thunder today. See if I can. I won't be able to take any pictures moving on the ride, but just for my own like.
It wouldn't come out anyway.
Just for my own visual comprehension of it.
That is something. It's the beginning. Is that the meshwork that we saw last week?
No, I think, well, it might be. I thought the meshwork I could see was maybe a little lower down.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
But maybe what I saw was just on the back side of it, and now there's some plaster or something on it, so it's more visible. But
that's about the pace that they would be on. They put the meshwork last week, and this week they start putting some of the...
Just a little bit of starting plaster.
It looks like a ship mast. The far right.
Oh,
doesn't it?
Or like one of those towers.
Or like a cell tower.
Yeah, cell tower.
Yeah.
Or at like a power transformer station.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the top of a battleship. Like,
that's what I thought it looked like from the very beginning when they were building that stuff up there. It looked like a power station. Power station,
cell tower, the top of a military ship. Any of these would do.
But anyway, there you go, guys. That's the highlight of our show. We got mountains on the way, man. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
By next week, this should be done.
Fast forward a year and a half.
Yeah, that's next week. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Fresh Baked and stuff.